Hi guys and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Man, this game is flipping amazing. Let me not curse for once in a video. I'll try at least. I can't guarantee it, but I'll try. Last time when we left off, we basically helped one village. Well, we didn't help, we made things worse, I feel like, because we are basically, you know, repaying bad deeds, basically. And we can choose basically to either talk with the bailiff or just just fight it out, which I probably will talk to the bailiff, but first I will sleep, that is. Yes, I think sleeping has to happen. Oh, it's already, I mean, yeah, but still. What? Well, in that case, we're gonna sleep there. We have some skill points that I have to allocate, but apart from that, I think we're absolutely good, which I will allocate right after we sleep, so yeah. And hopefully there's no one here. Are we with the... No, we're with the... This pleb, look how... Oh no, we're not. What? Excuse me. Yeah, this one has one less charisma, which is awful. I mean, not awful. I mean, awful for the good outfit, basically. Nice. Lovely. We're not gonna sleep a lot, as I said. Actually, you know what? We're gonna relocate the points after after we do the we talk to the bailiff. I think that's better. I feel like
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
hi.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Hey, you shouldn't be hanging around here, friend.
Yeah, but I want to talk with you. Do you mind waiting a sec? Let's see.
I came because of the arguments between Takov and Zhelyov.
What happened this time? Did old Bram piss in Project's ale barrels again like last year?
No, but they're getting ready to meet up and beat each other up.
Let them do it then! Maybe a few knocks to the skull will do them good, and they'll leave me alone.
Well, that's amazing. I thought that at least we're gonna, settle this thing. Let's try and can we get them to make up?
Well, you wouldn't let them fight over nothing, would you? They're arguing over that stupid pasture, aren't they? Is there really nobody who remembers which town it rightfully belongs to?
Nobody who could be trusted not to be making it up. After all, what business is it of mine? Let them kill each other for all I care. Worst case, I'll have to clap them all in the pillory. That should sort them out.
Wow.
I'm sure you have enough worries as is. And the Takovites and Zhelyovites are just wasting your time. Wouldn't it be worth it to sort it out?
That it would. Bandits are running wild. My daughter is leaving the house. I don't have time for those morons right now. How the fuck am I supposed to find out who the pasture belongs to? I looked in the Chronicle. Things like that tend to be there. but Bailiff Brada, who was here before me, must have been a lunatic. You'd have to be mad to make any sense of that book.
Then let me have a look. I may not be mad, but maybe I'll find something you overlooked. You won't have to worry about anything.
You want to touch such a rare book with those filthy peasant hands?
What?
Your mind?
I know books.
Filthy peasant hands. Do you know how many books I've read? And I never fold corners. If there's anything actually useful in the Chronicle, I'll find it.
Fine, have it your way.
Yes.
Maybe you'll manage to make some sense of Brada's bullshit. But if I find out you've even opened that book too harshly, you'll have me to answer to.
Interesting. Let's see. Hi, dude. How you doing? Huh? Oh, by the way, the one thing that I did offline, well, not offline, that I didn't record was basically I'm gonna use a two-handed sword, and I sharpened it, and that was it basically. I think it must be up here now. Where's this book then? Oh.
This Latin phrase looks important.
Never mind then.
Otherwise it wouldn't be written in red, would it? Fecit ordinem in region ope claviferae. I should try to find somebody who could translate it for me.
Okay. But who can translate this then? Huh? That doesn't make sense. Who does speak Latin? Does the scribe speak Latin? Let's see.
What would you like, sir?
I need to translate something from Latin. You're an educated man, aren't you? Would you help me?
Why not? It's nice to see simple folk wanting to get educated. What is it you need translated?
Oh, I don't remember which one was this.
Read it again first. I'll stop by another time.
As you wish.
Okay, lovely.
Someone will take care of it. Not my shift now. Look out!
Fecit ordinem in regione ope ferei. Okay, something on ferei.
How's it going?
Shut up.
I need to translate something from Latin.
Oh, he actually does trade now. Ferei. This one.
Fecit ordinem in regione ope claviferae.
That's definitely Latin, but what could it mean? In regione is obvious. That's in the country or region. Fecit ordinem is something like to bring order. And clave ferre means iron spike or maybe nail. So, brought order to the region with the help of an iron nail. Where did you hear that nonsense?
That's not important. Main thing is I know what
What's happening?
it'll help me in my work. Thank you.
Oh, whoa.
I surrender.
You've been loitering around where you shouldn't have. And I've received reports of things going missing. Don't think we're idiots. You've been accused of theft. You'll pay a fine. And if I don't find those things on you, you'll pay for them too.
Jesus Christ. No, you
How
can't.
dare you accuse me like that? Like some ordinary peasant. Do you have any idea who I am?
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this.
This could come in handy.
Can I talk to this guy? No, interesting. Can I talk to this guy again? Let's see what he has to,
What do you have for sale?
what books he has. Skill book on agility, polearm, craftsmanship, alchemy, don't mind, faithful friend, don't care, scholarship, yeah. Drinking, nice. Yeah, I don't mind these, to be honest. Can I sell something to him? Yeah.
Let's talk about the price.
Huh. Very well. Aye. Thank you, sir.
Nice. Now we gonna read all of them. And we gonna sell them back. Are these things still here? No, okay. Okay, you know what? We are going to read this somewhere else. For instance, here.
I'm sorry.
Can I talk to you? God damn it.
What do you want at this time of night?
Where should I lie down?
You can sleep up there in the barn, but be careful. The ladder.
How? Why am? What?
Hey, you can't just walk around here without permission.
Greetings to you, friend.
Whoops, my bad.
Oh, it's just you, eh?
Yeah, which button?
Then I pick them up and throw them again.
Oh, here! Oh my god! Oh, so all this time actually I've slept somewhere else. Lovely. Oh, but yeah, it is here. I'm so lost.
It was you! Now I'll show you. You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around on other people's property. You'll pay up and show me whether you stole anything. Otherwise, we'll deal with your unruliness in the pillory.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, please, look at me. Do I look like a dishonest man? This is all just a misunderstanding.
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this. That's taken care of. Off you go now. What are you waiting for? Clear off, or I'll arrest you again.
What?
Did you hear me? Go, now!
Jesus, what an asshole.
Next time, don't go creeping around here where you don't belong.
Go! 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 Ja!
Whoa. There we go. We slept now. Now we can eat and we can read a little. Nice. Oh wait, I think that my horse has some books. Right? Yeah. Where is this? The eating, okay.
Ja! Quick!
Whoa.
Let me just walk here. The border something. I totally will find this. Oh, I thought it was way, closer, to be honest. Okay, some border. What border again? Who's this guy? Do you wanna fight? No, okay. What kind of border? I don't see anything. Where do I even look at it? Can I read this again? Find the border now in the pasture. I should go to the pasture and try to find the nail that marks the wire between. Aha! Absolutely lovely. How do I find that nail in a field? That's ridiculous. Is it a big nail? I even left from the search area. Oh my god. But the snail can be anywhere. I actually don't know what I'm looking at, to be honest. A nail. What? Actually, I don't know even what I'm supposed to look at, to be honest. Oh, no. Any nails here? No. No nails. Oh my god. Oh my god. You can't put a nail on the road, right? It has to be on one of the trees. Seems more legit. Oh, oh, oh.
Ah, here's the damn nail. Right in the middle of the pasture. Olbram and Procek won't be happy.
That was awful. Oh no, I have to be here.
I finally found the damn border between the Takov and Zhelyov parts of the pasture.
How the hell did you manage that?
I found it in that chronicle of yours. It wasn't easy, but we can finally put an end to all that endless fighting.
Oh, about fucking time. So then, are you sure you found the right place?
Definitely. Bailiff Brada took iron nails and used them to mark the border so that people wouldn't forget where it is. One of them is in the oak tree on the pasture.
That's nice of him and all, but he could have fucking told somebody about it. Who can make sense of those writings of his? At least Olbram and Procek will leave us alone now. Go to them, and when you all meet in the pasture, I'll ride over and settle this nonsense once and for all. And if those two start arguing again, I'll be hammering nails into their arses instead of trees.
Hmm. Excuse me, what do I do now? I guess this, I don't know. Oh, I can sell some stuff, maybe. The trader has money. Hi, dude.
Good day, sir. What do you have?
This is the light. Greetings, sir.
I sorted everything out. Let's go and meet the Jeliovites and have a discussion.
Finally! Come on, let's call the lads over and send for Olbram. Well, Jeliovites, did you miss us?
Of course they did. I reckon they hardly slept a wink.
Can you blame them? I'd rather come and get a beating than hang around in Zheleov too.
You see? They're provoking us again. There's no use trying to negotiate with them.
There's nothing to negotiate, old man. The pasture is ours, and that's final.
Bullshit! You know right well that I got smacked around as a child in that orchard, right over there.
You know what? Now you'll get smacked around here too.
Enough! Does anybody here have anything better to do?
Trust? What are you doing here?
This shouldn't concern you, bailiff. We'll just beat those bastards' asses and go home.
Don't you think there's been enough fighting and nonsense?
I won't tolerate this nonsense in my territory.
Tell that to the Jeliovites. Maybe they'll finally get it into their thick heads that this pasture is ours.
In your dreams, you Takavite swine!
Kurva! Be quiet already!
Kurwa, be good.
The pasture is split in half. From here to that oak over there is Zheliov property, and from the oak on it belongs to Tachov.
We're supposed to share with them? Ha!
How do you know? You're not even from around here.
But unlike you, yokels, he can read. It's all there, black on white, in the Troskovitz Chronicle. So you'll obey it and finally give it a rest.
They've done so much to hurt us. They should have to make it up to us. Make them pay.
None of that. They're the ones always provoking us. You know what? Let's give them a nice final bashing.
Stop, Jesus.
Knock it off already. Haven't you had enough of all this senseless arguing over the years? All those worthless problems and wasted time? Can't you just shake hands and make up?
That's right. From this point forward, this dispute is over. And if I hear about anyone causing trouble again, I'll have you all clapped in the pillory. Together. Now pack up and go home.
Well, Grandpa, are you satisfied?
Excuse me.
Excuse you.
Now, I hope the Takovites and Jeliovites won't be at each other's throats for a while.
I can hardly believe it. I'm sure Lord von Berghoff will be delighted with how I handled it.
How you handled it?
I? With a little help from you. True enough. It's nice that someone deals with problems instead of making more for a change.
Don't mention it.
Leave it off. We've got our good name back. Since you did so well with the Chronicle, I have another book of knowledge for you. I didn't get much out of it myself, but maybe you'll find something revealing in it. That's a damn fine reward, don't you think?
Yeah.
My word. Thank you. What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I was just visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
I've seen those. You talk like this isn't the first time.
That we found, I've been digging up, and that's about...
That sounds interesting.
Okay, absolutely lovely. Who's this guy here? Hey, you have quests for me. Hold the phone.
What's new around here?
Siegfried the herdsboy was here. He was complaining that wolves keep taking his sheep. You could also stop by and see Old Mouth. He's the local storyteller. He could tell you all sorts of interesting things, but only if you bring him some liquor. Don't forget, I have some here to sell, if you want. And that's all I'd say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
Take care for now.
Okay, interesting. Now. Why would I? Okay, fine then.
If someone gave it to me for free.
What the hell? You know what? I might buy a new horse, to be honest. Pebbles, I'm sorry, Pebbles, but everyone hates you, so. We also have to find the Brunswick gauntlets, because obviously there has to be gauntlets, right?
Whoa!
Whoa, what happened here?
They were von Bergov's men. Judging by the colours, they must have lured them into a trap.
And I guess you can pick them up, but I don't really need them. Die of misfortune, lovely.
Greetings. Do you need something?
Yeah.
Gamekeeper Vostatek from Takov sent me here.
You were sent by Vostatek?
Yes. He hired me to find and catch poachers in his forests. That job's done, so he sent me to you. He said there's something I could help you with. He was talking about some ghost?
Nice. You might actually be useful then.
Oh, I
What's
remember
your
this.
name?
Henry.
I'm Varel, the gamekeeper in these parts. But I suppose you know that. The lad who helps me told me a while ago about this ghost you mentioned. But I'll tell you about that after you help me with those bastards infesting my forests. What do you say? Will you do it?
Yes.
Aye. I just need to know some details.
Sure. Ask away.
Vostatek was moaning his forests are full of the vermin. But I only looked for 2. How many do you think you've got here?
I have my suspicions about 3 places. And poachers always work alone. So I reckon it's an unholy trinity.
Interesting.
How do you know you've got poachers here?
The usual. There's been less and less game, and there's always a reason for that. I thought at first it might be them wolves that are rampaging there too, but I found some remains. It's a poacher, all right.
How can you tell?
There were knife cuts on the bones, not marks of wolves' fangs.
Where do these bastards
Okay.
of yours usually hunt?
The first one has been poaching Troskovitz, the graveyard site. Now we've started patrolling there, he's pulled back to Slatigo, somewhere to the east of the graveyard, and we ain't too keen to go there.
Why's that?
The place is cursed. And on top of that, it's swarming with wolves. You know that half-built cottage in Slatigo?
That must be deep in the forest, right?
The previous gamekeeper started building it, but he didn't finish it. He kicked the bucket before he could go on his first round. I've been gamekeeper here since then, and I don't intend to end up like him.
Okay.
Do you know of anyone near Slatigo who could help me?
Try asking Ignatius, the Troskovitz gravedigger.
The
Maybe he's got someone
Troskovitz.
around there and can point you in the right direction.
Good idea.
Well, I'll be off then.
I reckon that's all I need.
Good luck. It was good to see you, my friend.
Sam, how do I get out of here? Why did you close the door on me? Am I gonna die here? Probably. How did I... There it is. Is that it? They don't have blacksmith, they don't have anything. Wow. They might not, but this thing looks like it could have something interesting for me. Let's check it out. I can just go here, okay then. Is this random clicking from me or what? I think it might be. I haven't gotten a single. Oops, excuse me.
Hey, the fortress is closed on his lordship's orders, and strangers aren't welcome around here. I'd advise you to keep moving on.
Okay.
I understand. Troublesome times. God be with you.
Aye, same to you.
Okay, well then. Lovely.
Greetings to you.
Hi.
I'm looking for a poacher in this area. Have you seen anything suspicious?
Not a poacher, I'm afraid, but more wolves than you can shake a stick at. It's mighty odd how many of them are wandering around here. I wouldn't be surprised if it was down to some sloppy poaching.
Any idea where I should take a look?
Right behind the cottage, there's a little path lined with boulders leading towards Slatigo. Follow it into the woods and take a look there. The Slatigo forest ain't that thick, so you won't get lost. It's nothing but rocks, really.
Thanks.
God be with
Okay.
you, sir.
So it still was here. Unfinished cottage. Okay then. Let's finish it. No. Let's see actually the unfinished cottage.
That must be the unfinished cottage Varel was talking about.
It would be nice if I can get in there, but oh, there it is. Ooh. There's nothing here interesting. Everything nice and dandy, but where's the key for this? I really wanna know. Oh, charcoal, I need that. Damaged armor? I don't think so. That's not even what it's damaged, apparently. What is damaged? 98, 98, 100, 198, 100. What is damaged? Oh, this thing. Where's the key? I want the key. How is it hard? Better have something amazing. Can I jump? No, what?
It looks like the poacher was attacked by wolves in his hideout.
The lag there was insane for a second.
Oh well. I'd better report it to the gamekeeper. I've got some evidence if he wants it.
It was Jan, the beanpole.
Him?
The lady, you're
What do you
sitting
think?
kind of
What do you
weird.
think, lad?
I've got news about that poacher that you sent me to catch.
And? Did you catch him?
Not exactly.
What does that mean?
Well, you know how you said this poacher leaves a mess behind?
I know, the weasel. That really makes my blood boil.
Anyway, that's how the wolves sniffed him out. He didn't stand a chance against them. There wasn't much left of him, but I brought at least this as proof.
Show me. A hunting knife. This knife will be no use to him now. But still, no one deserves such a fate. Getting ripped to pieces by wolves. Oh. Never mind. I'm not going to grieve over him.
You said something about a ghost. Will you tell me what that's all about?
Hold your horses. All in good time. If you help with another poacher, I'll tell you the whole story about the ghost. Or are you tired of walking through our beautiful forests?
Oh, leave it out. Tell me about the next poacher.
What do you want to know?
What should I do with him? Arrest him and take him to Troskovitz?
If some wild beast doesn't mete out justice first, aye. If he's not willing, force him. But make sure he's not too battered.
Yeah, I understand. There's a lot of poachers on the rampage here, aren't there? Is there anything different about this one?
This poacher is operating on a big scale.
A big scale?
He's killing so much game that he must be selling it somewhere. It's much more than he could use himself. Only, to prove anything, I'd have to grill all the innkeepers in the area. They wouldn't tell me anything anyway.
Where does this one hunt? Any idea where I should go looking?
A stone's throw from here, in the woods around Samine Pond.
Christ, that's right here under your nose.
I don't like going into them forests, to tell the truth. Even though they're nice and close, there's something not right about them. The game is often frightened. He uses that to his advantage. Maybe Miller Crazel knows something. The poacher operates near his mill, after all.
Good idea. I'll ask him. Thanks.
Okay.
I'll go and find him.
Good luck. See you later, my friend.
Where what? Oh, lovely. Oh, there is.
Greetings, my friend.
Gamekeeper Varrel told me there's a poacher in the forest near the pond. Know anything about him? I'm trying to track him down. And I thought, since it's your neck of the woods...
All there is in Lower Samine Forest is the lair, my storehouse. It's on the south side of the pond, somewhere near the middle of the woods. Don't snoop around there too much. But if there's some poacher working there, must be even further south from the lair, somewhere on the hill there.
Thanks. I'll search deeper in the forest.
Farewell, good sir.
Good man, hold on.
What?
Everything all right?
Do you have a moment?
What's going on?
Do you have any coin to spare?
Uh,
Why are you asking for charity? Fancy an ale, eh? The amount you're looking for, it sounds like you plan on downing a whole keg.
That wouldn't go amiss, but really, I need the coin so I can travel to Vlashim.
That's quite a way.
I've always found it to be a day or two's ride.
But I don't see any horse.
I don't have one. That is true. I'll join a caravan, ride along, pay for my way, my provisions and such.
mm-hmm.
Tell me, how come you're begging? What happened to you?
Allow me to disabuse you of your misconception. I am no beggar. I simply find myself in a bind compelling me to rely on the kindness of good people.
So, you're begging?
But I'm not a beggar.
Mhm.
Begging, but not a beggar, and he needs money to get to Vlashim. Oh, I've come across a fair few beggars before, but none have ever said that to me.
Must be a coincidence?
In fact, you don't strike me as a commoner at all. Just the way you talk doesn't sit right with me. Allow me to disabuse you of your misconception. That's not something that just anybody would say.
Just an odd coincidence.
And there's the fact you know how long it takes to get to Vlashim. On horseback, and you've done the journey before. Nah, I'm not buying it. I'm not going to do you any harm. What could I possibly take from you? Eh? Who are you?
My name is Odolin von Wottitz. My
Odolin?
father is Albert von Wottitz.
So you're a nobleman?
That I am.
What happened?
What really happened?
I escaped from prison.
Why? I mean, why were you... in
Why were
prison?
you in prison?
I was a hostage. My father fell out with a couple of noblemen from the League of Lords. This rankled them, so they ambushed me one day as I was running errands for my father. Then everything happened so fast. They detained me and sent my father a message. If your son's life matters to you, you won't make any trouble. He had no choice but to do what they said. These are tough times, eh?
Yeah.
How long were you held?
A year? Perhaps a year and a half? Yes, that seems about right.
Okay.
How did you escape?
Well, I gradually figured out who was guarding me and when. One of the guards used to come into my chamber and talk to me from time to time.
You had a chamber? No dungeon?
No, you don't keep a nobleman detained like a murderer waiting for the news. I had a room where I was guarded.
All right. Carry on.
Well, I steadily worked on that guard. Once he was convinced I wasn't going to escape, he stopped being so attentive and I managed to pinch his key. Then I just snuck out that night, and that was it.
Sounds like you got pretty lucky.
Lucky or not,
I had no wish to spend another moment in that chamber.
What are you gonna do now?
My priority is to get back home to my family and discuss it with them. And I need to move fast before anything goes wrong.
I can spare you a few coins. It's a lot more than I normally give, I have to say.
Thank you so much. May the Lord repay your kindness.
Ah, yeah, take more.
Do you know what? No one should forcibly be kept away from their family. And certainly not on account of some lordly quarrel. Take more. Here.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Farewell. I hope you make it home safely.
Thanks.
That's mine, you asshole! Alert! To arms! Ha! I'll help you with that, scum!
Okay, that was awful. I wanted to.
You're finished, dung grubber! Show what you're made of! Fucking bastard! No, no, fuck!
No! I'm done with this!
No, they have chest here, I will assume, yeah. And they have absolutely. Well.
I found those poachers, like you asked me to.
Poachers? More than one?
Yeah. A whole band of them. And not just poachers.
How do you figure?
From the way they were armed to the teeth. Their camp is a little to the south of the pond. It's full of loot.
Somewhere by the rocks? But that's damn close. Got any proof they're there?
I found this on them.
Typical. The fuckers know what they're doing.
They were too much for me, I'm afraid. But I checked out the camp and saw the results of their poaching.
This doesn't sound like something one man can deal with. A job for the whole Troskovitz garrison, more like. I'll talk to the bailiff about it.
Are you going to finally tell me about the ghost?
Aye, I will. I need you to catch him. This ghost fella is a poacher too. But he ain't like any other poacher we've had, I can tell you.
Okay. How is he
What
different
else
from
can you
others?
tell me about him? Why do you think he's different than the other poachers?
He's one big mystery, that bastard. He's a damn good hunter. Every shot hits the mark. A real archery master. On the other hand, he leaves a right mess. And the way he guts the animals is shoddy. I ain't sure if he does it on purpose or he's just sloppy.
Okay.
Sounds like you could be a huntsman out for revenge.
Nobody's taking revenge on me, that's for sure. But I don't know if Vostatek cursed anyone during a moment of weakness. But it's true, there's a lot that suggests this ghost ain't local.
Okay, where should I look for him?
That bastard is poaching between my patch and Vostatek's. He knows it's the least patrolled area, since we don't quite know which one of us is responsible for it. You just need to head north a bit from Trotsky Castle.
To the north of the castle? Any idea where I should start?
You can start at the crossroads, northeast of the castle. Search the rocks there. Like I says, us huntsmen don't go there much, so we don't know the area.
Do you want me to send him to the gallows?
Exactly. If he ain't already wolf food or ain't armed to the teeth.
I'll get on it then.
I can't wait to see how this turns out.
Same, I'm intrigued, to be honest. Hey, mind if I use your... this thing? Actually, I'm not. Whoa! That's a lot of walking that I have to do. Holy! Holy moly! Oh, we can sell stuff. Let's go. Hi, Dudski. Do you like selling?
How can I help you? I'll have a look at the wares.
Oh, the trader has 0. Never mind then. Oh wait, actually, yeah, repair stuff for me, broski.
Great. Happy to be of service.
Oh wait, you know what I can actually do?
What can I do for you?
What do you have?
We can buy some of these and craft ourselves a sword. A common longsword, a military sword, hunting farmers, horseshoes. What? Oh, it's this one. Oh, okay, well then I don't care about this, to be honest. Yeah, I'm leaving. Don't you dare now.
This is a poacher's lair, for sure. So where's the poacher?
What?
Sir Hans, I'm here hunting poachers, and I come across you.
Henry! I never expected you here.
I was sent here by the Nebakov gamekeeper. He said there are poachers here, and I don't have to be King Solomon to figure out who the poacher is, do I? Oh, Jesus! You couldn't choose something different? There's all sorts of ways to make money.
Now hold your horses. How else are we supposed to get some coin quickly so we don't have to go around looking like beggars?
By honest work? This is very risky.
Look, no one found me here until you turned up. And you're only here because you're doing some terribly noble deed again and helping out old grannies in distress. And this is how it turns out.
Are you fucking serious?
Okay. Why?
There are plenty of ways you could earn money. Why poaching of all things?
I've always been good at hunting. Remember how we went hunting together the first time? I really showed you up, didn't I?
As I recall, it was the other way around.
What rot! I'll make a pile of coins selling this game. And then, that idiot on the gate will finally believe we're not beggars. He'll be laughing on the other side of his face when we turn up in our finery. And it's a much better way than your idiotic idea with the forge.
The gamekeeper wants to get rid of poachers around here, and I promised to help him do it.
Well, that's awkward for you, isn't it? Any idea what you're going to tell him?
Well, have you? Surely you don't expect me to tell him I didn't find anyone?
Why the hell not? You just found some abandoned camp, no? It's a stroke of luck that he sent you, eh?
And what am I supposed to tell the gamekeeper now?
I don't know. Make something up. Maybe you found the poacher and he didn't want to surrender. He attacked you and you beat him. And that's that.
I've already had trouble with some poachers. It might work.
Of course it'll work.
So I'll go back to the gamekeeper and tell him that. But that doesn't mean you can just carry on poaching. As soon as the gamekeeper notices game is vanishing, he'll send someone else after you.
Yeah. I'll move elsewhere for a while. Stop worrying.
Oh, and the gamekeeper will want to see some proof that I found the poacher and dealt with him. Got anything?
I could give you my equipment. It'd be pretty hard to survive without it, but...
To poach without it?
Yeah, that's settled then.
All right.
Wow, my god. Do you have anything, Sir Hans? Anything? No? Amazing. Lovely. How did we find him so randomly?
Good day. You don't have to worry about the last poacher either anymore. But it was one hell of a job, I can tell you.
Really? Go on. Where was he?
North of Trotsky. He had a small camp there. Below a cliff. Just like you said.
I'm sure he realized there wasn't any point resisting. What did you do with him?
I found the camp, but there wasn't any poacher there. Or in the surrounding area. It seems he got wind we were after him and cleared off. I only found this gear he left there. I don't think he'd have left it there if he wanted to carry on somewhere else.
What's that?
He used it to make traps, if you ask me. And there are some tongs as well. Probably for pulling out teeth and that.
It really does look like he packed it in. It wasn't that hard then. Good work. Here's your reward.
Thanks. That's a generous reward.
We don't have any more poachers, so take it as a parting gift from us huntsmen. It'll be a long time before any more of the arseholes turn up in the Trotsky forests. You sent out a clear signal what they can expect. Well, you can take a look at my bows if you want, and in return for your help, I'll take a bit off the usual price. Don't use it for poaching, though.
That's not a bad idea, you know.
Don't even think about it.
Wow, chill.
Thanks.
I'll tell Vostatek to do the same. But just between you and me, better buy one from me. Bows soaked in spirits aren't very hard wearing. God be with you, good sir. Take care.
How do I buy from you? Anyways.
What are you here for today?
Show me your wares.
Okay, I didn't... No, I'm sorry.
What can you do? What can I do?
I need a...
Certainly.
I'd like you to give me a good scrub and take care of my clothes, please.
Excellent. Pay up and we can get started.
I'll gladly pay you.
Excellent. You'll find exactly what you're looking for in my bath.
Hey, Maria. I hope you enjoyed your stay. You're always welcome here.
Lovely. Lovely. 26, are you kidding? 27 with this. And I don't have equipped this little thing here.
with you.
They went to see Annie for a bit of rough. See? If it...
What will it be?
What's going on around here, innkeeper?
We hold a fight club here sometimes. Would you like...
I already exhausted this.
Tell me more about these fights of yours.
It's really quite simple. You bet some money and fight against 3 blokes in turn. Our first fighter is Hans, a local musician. He may not look like much, but he knows a few tricks. Then we have Bohunek here. He works with horses, so he has more than enough strength to spare. And then there's Fiala, a good bloke, but Dorothy, his wife, has forbidden him from fighting.
Okay.
I'll have a look at the...
Really weird. Okay.
What can you do?
Maybe supposed to be proper poetry, innit? A celebration of all that's beautiful in this world.
You know, let's take part in this fight. Why not?
I'd like to try the fights here.
Why not? If you don't, maybe you can come to some agreement.
Fine.
Composing poetry about...
He was this guy, wasn't it? But fine, yeah, let's go. Scene of an ambush, yeah.
That's mine. Now you're going to get it. Wanker! Enough! Leave me be! I surrender, you hear me?
Yeah.
There'll be no mercy.
No mercy. Okay. Oh Jesus. Look at that, this hat looks cool. Let's go here. Encounter. Oh, that's the encounter.
Take that!
Sorry, bro, but you don't just attack me and decide to leave. That's never happening.
Come on, don't be shy. I won't bite.
That's a relief.
That
What were you going to offer me?
Curiosity killed the cat. No shame in that, though. They call me Barley.
oh, I know this guy.
You just wander the world.
Exactly. Never a dull day so far.
You have a peculiar name.
If I were ordinary, well, that's just another way of saying boring. And boring's not for me. So I wander the roads collecting my riddles, and if I meet anyone I find interesting, I'll happily work a riddle on them.
Okay.
A riddle? Very well. Let's hear it.
Now, listen carefully. What belongs to you alone, but is used more often by others? Any idea?
What belongs to you, but it's used by other. Oh, that's easy. That's my name.
My name.
That's right! You have a learned head on those shoulders. The robes of a priest would suit you better than a sword.
They really wouldn't, I assure you.
More's the pity. But down to business. I have a proposition for you. You deserve a reward for solving my riddle. Except, you've caught me flat broke. I can give you some of what little I have. Or teach you some of what I know. What'll it be?
Teach me.
I'm always up for learning something new. What can you teach me?
I spend my days on the roads and my nights in the taverns. What interests you more?
Travels, to be
Tell
honest.
me about your experience on the road.
You can't beat a sturdy pair of shoes and a good supply of wine or ale with you. And keep an eye on the clouds. They can tell you if a big storm is brewing and whether you'll have time to find some shelter.
I'll bear that in mind.
And you'll stay dry. Farewell.
Hold on.
You're still here? What is it you need?
Do you have another riddle for me?
Another one? Hold your horses, lad. A riddle needs to be nice and mysterious. What would people think?
So you've got nothing?
That's enough for one.
I think I'll be...
Safe travels, then.
What an absolute buffoon. What a cool guy. Please. Tell me you have
God bless. I'll have
money. Oh, finally he has money. Lovely. Okay, maybe we can try and actually blacksmith. We need iron as well. Okay, let's buy iron. Hey, where did you go?
Show me your way.
No, this is. I haven't done this. This is all new to me, by the way. Let's see. This. I'm so not sure.
You have a kind master, eh, Mutt?
Is there like... I'm so lost. What is supposed to happen? I'm confused. Oh, is it done now? No,
Damn weather. I should move it. Oh, God. I better not botch this up.
Henry, I'm confused, my guy.
That's just great. There's no point forcing this one.
Ugh! Oh, oh. Oh, I'm so confused. I'm actually confused on this one.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What? I don't understand. I probably should watch tutorial on this. This is so weird.
Damn it. I have to be careful not to ruin it.
Mm.
Sakra. I'm doing something wrong.
What the? Oh,
That's just great. This one's spoiled.
I actually need to watch this. How do you? That is so ridiculous. This is so. um. Okay, let me check out your Smith in this game real quick. Cause I don't understand at all.
Fucking shavings. Fucking steel.
Okay, this is absolutely weird. If you're wondering, I'm watching it on the phone right now. Uh, yeah, I don't understand, to be honest.
Materials, the whole crafting process essentially, but also other things like the perks and laundry, because that's also affected by the crafting skill too. And there's been some changes to the grindstone as well. The earliest blacksmith you will left hand side there. So you want to craft a hunting sword and pull it out there, and it's always like the shape of the object that you're actually doing the crafting. And one thing you'll notice, you can move the sword back and forward, and as we use the bellows, that's going to start heating up the metal around this. You have to make sure it's like evenly heated. You can see there's like an animation for as it starts to get hotter through the flame, so it's evenly heated. And he'll actually comment if it's too hot like that, and then we can just go ahead and go to the anvil. You see it's actually sparking, so it's way too hot. There's little signs like that that tell you how it's going. Get to the anvil, you can see you can move the sword up and down. And then, if you hold down the right trigger, you'll start hammering it. So essentially, you want to hammer the weapon so it's evenly smith. You want to kind of slowly move your hammer down the blade, and as you're doing it, you know it's going to be even. If you just randomly tap it, you're going to have an issue later, because it's going to be unevenly smith. Then you can turn it over and do the same thing on the other side. Back to the other way. And also, if you kind of get like a rhythm to your blacksmith, you'll start to whistle. And we can go back again, turn it over, go back to the bottom bit, and just start hammering this section too. Now, one thing you can do is if you're like hammering in the same spot, he'll like go move it. And just like there, you heard there's a sound effect for if you hit the wrong spot, either missing the weapon. You should have like a nice ring, and then the sparks go flying. So it's very visual to sort of tell you that you're doing the right thing whilst moving. But you can see the top there is actually cooling down. Like in the forge suit, you can never like craft a weapon just in one go. So it kind of requires you to go back and forth, heating it up, usually a couple of times. The anvil clearly need more hammering than and the sparks indicating that because there's bright sparks around this area. For this area, doesn't need hammering. Maybe on the other side, still no hammering. So that area's kind of done. But the bit above the sword, we seem to have neglected, so we've only got to hammer that a bit more. And then it's looking done, so we can just go ahead and quench it in fire. He's going to go heat up. This is automatic, does it for you. Heat up in the forge, and then you'll be able to quench it in the water. But it's basically just like alchemy. You're quenching it in fire, we're going to get a rating for how we performed and what we could have done better, which is pretty awesome because it's kind of like a mini game, and everything you forge is slightly different. So we've got a level 3 quality hunting sword. There is actually a quality level beyond that, which is like Henry forged, and you can get some unique items in the game that you can craft that have even better stuff, which means we actually do need to sharpen. It has a different quality tier. The better the quality tier, the more. And if you didn't know, there's a few like.
Okay, that is super weird. Okay, let me just try this again, but with something simple like this, for instance.
Bloody hell. I'm overheating it. I'll never finish it like this. I should move it.
This is so weird. I don't. This mechanic is quite cool though. This is really cool, but it's super hard for me because I'm stupid. But Jesus.
This is useless. I should move it.
Oh. We did something. We upgraded a little. I don't know. I don't know. This looks awful. I mean, you know, we tried. We tried. Okay, can I sell it back to you, my guy?
I'll have a look at the...
I'm not happy with it. Okay.
It looks like you're tending your sheep. Am I right?
Eh? What else would I be doing? I used to be an adventurous soul, but a ram bit me in the knee, so tending sheep's more my thing these days. Judging by the look of you, you ain't just a common peasant.
No. My name's Henry, and I'm, an envoy.
And I'm covered in blood.
Henry, some wolves are killing my sheep again. I'll make it worth your while if you get to the bottom of it.
Okay.
All right. I'll help.
Blimey, you're a great fella. Just yesterday, they tore one apart over there on the path. See if they left any tracks. And when you find the bloodthirsty beasts, kill them all. May I finally have peace from them. I mean, it ain't that I don't trust you, but I'd rather see the wolf's ears with my own eyes.
Okay.
My friend.
Sheep among the wolves. Okay.
This must be the slaughtered sheep. Mutt won't have any trouble tracking them down. wolves must have passed through here. These must be wolf tracks.
They must be, who knows?
Looks like I'm on their trail. Blood.
Oh, and there they are.
Track now.
What? What? Did I hit my own dog? I think I did.
Mustn't forget their ears. About the wolves.
Ah, I was just wondering if you'd be bringing me good news. Are they done for?
Aye, they are. Here's the proof.
A few less wolves in the world is always good news. Here's your reward. And mind you don't spend it all on booze. If you feel like helping some more herds boys, young Smoljik tends his flock between Tachov and Troskowitz. Or old Stanislav. You'll find him near the forest west of Troskowitz. I'm certain they'll be pleased to see you.
Okay,
Well,
thank you. And here they... Okay. I probably should have eaten, doesn't matter. Okay.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
I look so out of place.
You're right there, laddie. Oh, you should have seen him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Serene is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck where you're from. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
No. Oh, don't tell me. Oh my.
Now you're gonna die.
What? Stop beating him!
Yeah, fuck that.
Stop fighting!
Don't hit him!
Put him in the stuff.
Oh, why me?
Yes, a bloody pop. I'm waiting.
I hope he doesn't hurt anyone else.
I'm all yours. Come on. Oh, you wee blasted!
What in the devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Granddad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the foot.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie.
God damn.
Hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that line?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And
Jesus.
gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone. What we bought only last week.
Enter!
Enter.
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, Blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
I like this guy.
Here, sir.
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yurko is shit-faced, and your son
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir.
Alrighty then.
So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. So, do you know what to do? Or have you got any more questions?
Yeah.
Actually, there is something I'd like to ask about.
Let's start with Korea.
Sir, what is it you do?
Well, son, I wonder if I haven't made a mistake about you. If you haven't figured me out by now, you can't be very bright.
No, I just meant, what exactly is it you do for Lord Semin? And your name isn't exactly very common.
I'm the captain here, and I'm sure I don't have to tell you what a captain does. As for my name, it's a nickname Lord Semin's grandpa gave me. May he rest in peace. When I joined his service as a young fella, I took my gnarly club with me. Wouldn't use anything else. I was used to it. And more than once helped me to, win an argument. I broke many a hard skull with it. And it's still in one piece. We've been together so long, we even share the same name.
You're lucky you didn't turn out to be Captain Knob.
Or Captain Headcracker. You're right.
What a cool guy.
This Yurko and his mates, who are they?
They're Lord Semin's kin. They're fine as long as they don't get too much booze inside them.
Only they're from Moravia, so they're never far from the booze.
But what can I tell you, lad? Each to himself. Besides, they stick with the family when push comes to shove. And you can't say that about everyone.
I'd like to go and see that wedding.
Wouldn't we all, lad? And what would you do there?
Well,
Let's just be honest.
I heard Lord von Berghoff will be at the wedding, and I need to speak with him.
Son, I don't know if you're serious or yanking my pizzle. Anyways, you're Radovan's hand, ain't ya? He'll be coming to the wedding. He's making a wedding gift for the groom. Stick with him, and maybe he'll take you with him.
True.
I'd like to go.
Wouldn't.
Well,
son. Anyways, stick with him.
Oh, okay.
We should probably get going.
That we should. But it's getting pretty late. We need daylight for a search like that. Come back in the morning and we'll set out. If you want, stay here. You'll get a bit of grub in the kitchen and you can sleep in the barn.
Or is it getting late? What? If this is late, I don't know what early is for you guys.
Careful. Jesus Christ be praised.
Shall we talk to this guy? Let's see.
Get ideas. I wasn't at my best. But I'm not gonna scrap with you again.
Okay.
You've got quite an unusual accent. Where are you from?
Can't you tell? From Znojmo in Moravia. Lovely country. All vineyards and bonny lasses.
Well, you don't like it here?
You see any vineyards and bonny lasses here? The locks are broad, all right. They didn't exactly lift your spirits, but more the other way around.
Okay.
You're related to the Semines, if I understood right.
Aye, I wouldn't near be here otherwise. My great-grandmother married young Lord Semin's great-uncle. It's not every day that your, first cousin, once removed, gets married.
Twice removed, but that doesn't matter.
Ah, who cares? There'll be a good old shindig, that's all that counts.
Okay.
You're a long way from Moravia.
Interesting conversation with this dude.
Semin in high esteem.
My pa holds all his kin in high esteem, so he sends us all over the place. But we didn't have all far to go. We were at a wedding in Rottenburg last week, a wee bit from Jihlava. Before that, it was a bairn's christening at Koschenberg, and another wedding in Dalchin. Then a friendly visit to our kin, the Shellbergs in Kuhlberg. That's all I mind. I haven't been home for 6 months, and I didn't care.
Okay.
God bless.
Well, good day.
Whoa, I think I'm just gonna buy this guy. Soldier. His name is Soldier. Okay, let's see if these... No. I think Soldier is the best option, right? Yeah.
Greetings. Do you need something?
Yes.
I'd like to buy a horse.
All you have to do is pick the right one. I will take care of the rest.
I already have a horse. What will happen to it?
I will put a price on it and deduct it from the price of the new one. I'm sure we'll find some use for it here. And if you have a particularly fine horse, who knows? You might even make some money. Have you taken a look at our horses? You
Yes.
do know they differ in more than just the color of their coat, right?
I've already had a look at them.
Tell me then, which one?
What is Soldier like?
A Roman nose is a sign of a war horse, and Soldier's is as Roman as they come. On top of that, he's strong and courageous. Rear a beast like that and, well, every bandit around will cut and run. The Roman noses from Samine have 2 or 3 weaknesses in combat, but you won't discover them easily, you know, in case they fall into enemy hands.
Okay.
That price wasn't...
That price seems fair to me.
Glad to hear it.
I trust you'll be satisfied. I'll get the horse ready for you and teach you to... It will take a bit of time. Don't forget to get some proper tack as well.
Now we gaming.
I need to get my...
I'll get right to it. Coin up front.
No.
Change my mind.
How can I help you, sir?
I'll have a look at the...
I'm glad you found...
Yeah.
Looking for, sir.
How do things work?
Samine's is an upstanding village stable. The horses we sell here are all good, healthy animals. Each one is a little different, but I can vouch for every... In any case, some of them are... Some can carry a lot. And if you get along with us Samine locals, then it won't even put you back.
Okay.
Show me your...
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Where did Pebbles go, by the way?
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
Oof. Okay. I think it's time to command this up because I need money now. These are the almighty humans? Humans? Really? I missed. That doesn't really matter.
Kibasot! Megfogod bánni! Szard össze magad! Arról támadj!
Oh!
Kerítsétek be! Nincs esélyed, te nyomorult!
Meg fogod bánni! A fenébe! Nem érek rá egész nap! Harapj egy kis füvet! Na mi lesz? Te hullajelölt! Kibaszott! Nincs esélyed, te nyomorult!
What are you speaking, bro?
Meg fogod bánni! Keep us on! A penny back. I made a cry against them.
Oh, he's learning, this guy. Oh, there we go. Haha. Oh, falchion, there it is. Well, 70 gold is 70 gold. Oh, this is a lot of gold. Okay. What did I get? This. Oh, why not? Let's see that. That was it here, really? Yeah, I mean, it's better than nothing, at least. What are you seeking, man? Oh, that's what you're seeking, yeah?
What are you looking for?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Don't be like that. Perhaps I can help you. What's up?
I'll tell you, but pray keep it to yourself, will you?
Of course.
I'm looking for treasure. I have a map to it, but I'm not sure I'm going the right way.
Okay.
Well, let me see it. Perhaps I can help you.
So you can commit it to memory and double-cross me? Over my dead body?
Mm-hmm.
Do I look like a thief to you? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more honest person than me. I'm just trying to help.
Well, all right. Well, want it back straight away, you understand?
Yes. Don't worry.
Here you go. Give it to me.
No. Was that it? What a great interaction.
You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit. Stop praying.
I can rob this man. Does this count as stealing? No, okay. There we go. You ready?
Ready to set out, sir?
All right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
As you say, sir.
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Kharkov and
headed towards us, they had to pass through Troskovitz.
Right, sir. You keep up with us. Troskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good, Captain.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no
Yeah, we did,
surprise.
didn't we?
The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
Yeah.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
Okay. When are you gonna explain? No, you don't want. Okay. Well, how much is behind us? Lovely. What a beautiful game. What an amazing game. Lovely, lovely. Well done, game devs. When are we gonna fight? That's my question. Excuse me. Is this the pen? Hopefully.
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Sameen. It'll be an honorable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on, Mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
That won't be necessary. I've got all I need.
Well, all right. But it never hurts to have something in reserve. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick, so careful with it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get your arse into the pen.
But I want to fight with... Okay. Oh.
All right, let's do it.
Wanker.
Oh, it only works with swords, I forgot. How did I mess that up so badly? Jesus. Ouch.
Get over here, you warrior. What do you say, son?
You really gave me the runaround.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
God's truth, sir. You didn't disgrace yourself, but I can see the young un has spirit. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well. My shield.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you.
Oh, that's sentimental, but I'm sorry, I'm just gonna have to, do these things. Your horse can't carry anymore. Okay, fair enough. Where's my horse? There he is. I have to talk with someone? Okay. Oh no, we're just waiting for him. There we go.
I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Sameen. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein. It's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
I'm from Silver Scallops, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
I know, Gnarly. His name was Gnarly, right? Yeah.
Christ, woo!
Careful!
Watch out with that horse!
No, well, you just decided to. God damn it. Here are the zoomy cuts.
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. but the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
Yes.
As you wish, sir. Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something? Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semin on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now, on account of the wedding, you know?
Yeah.
It seems you have a lot of concerns with that wedding, Master Bailiff.
Of course I do. I'm the father of the bride, after all. Although not everyone sees eye to eye with me. Lord Semin would be happier if I paid all the bills and left all the decisions up to him. Who's invited, what there'll be to eat and drink, entertainment, everything. It's not like I have a burning desire to deal with it, but if I'm going to pay for it...
I understand. But isn't it just that the groom's family is more concerned about these things?
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is. It's because Lord Semin is a noble and I'm just a commoner. Only I've got coin. While he's trying to keep the wolf from the door in that piddling estate of his.
Okay.
You ought to calm down, Master Bailiff. That kind of talk can stir things up.
You're right, of course. It just makes me mad, though.
I understand. Do you know anything about Radovan's hired hands?
Only what I've told you. But to tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind if they never turned up again.
Why's that?
Well, they might look like butter wouldn't melt in their mouths, and Radovan praises them, but I know people. That pair have mischief in their eyes. I can tell.
That'll be all.
Okay. Lovely chat.
What do you need, my friend?
What do you have? Let's talk about the prop.
Well, aye.
Thank you, sir. And come again.
I will.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
Well,
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So to Yichin? The bastards! And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum! Let's hurry! To Yichin!
Sir, I can send a message to the Yichin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will! Praise the Lord Jesus Christ! If I have to choose between riding to Yichin and listening to Dorothy's endless passage, I'll take Yichin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We could spend the night there.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yichin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my braves they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome. if that old dive is still standing. Let's go then.
Can you go a tad bit faster, please? Where are we going? So we'll go somewhere there, okay. Maybe, I don't know. Because Apollonia is there.
So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
A sack of charcoal? That could have fallen off the cart.
You found anything, lad?
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch to the left of the road. The bailiff said they were driving like the devil, so maybe it fell from the cart.
Oh, that makes sense. To the left it is then. Gnarly! Back here!
Come on, Natalie.
We're getting close. Feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the car back in no time.
I just hope we find the horses too. Yarmilka here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
That's a tough question, sir. But nothing happens on God's green earth without his will. If that's the way God wants it, there's nothing you can do.
None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one. Not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar right enough. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well.
Okay. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Okay. I fell in a ditch. I don't know about the damn cart, but
The blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
okay. I thought that I had to report.
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old young milker would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
I told you, they got ambushed by them bastards that on the rampage.
Oh, be quiet. We still can't be sure of anything.
Where can they be then?
One time, got my leg stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Sameen is out.
You two are arseholes. I'd have nothing to do with a wench like that. It ain't right having a pair like that. She might be hexed.
Let's wait for them. Are we going in the wrong way? I think we are. So where did you guys go?
There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer. What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it. And so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly. I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there too.
I could do without girls with voices like that. Now get going.
For a wench, he's got a miserable pair of tits on him. You
Those
don't
definitely
say.
aren't the blacksmith's
You really
hands.
saw that? I'm not kidding. Honza, tell him I'm not having him on.
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't look like Radovan's hands.
And what about my goods?
I didn't see them. It looked more like a patrol. I reckon there might be more of them hereabouts.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
Yes.
Sure am, sir.
I wouldn't worry about Henry, sir. He showed his mettle and training. So, how are we gonna do it? Do you just want to charge them, sir?
What else do you suggest?
We ought to pounce on them while we have the moment of surprise.
The words of a real man. So get ready, and we'll go for them. Nice and quick before the bastards realize what's going on.
Let's get equipped. Let's go, farms.
How would you know?
Kiss your ass goodbye.
I want this guy. It looks. Never mind then.
Nice strike. He's done for. I'll be done with you in a flash. True blood.
Damn, these guys really have nothing, do they?
What's the hold up, damn it? Stop dawdling. Hey, Henry, get over.
Oh, this day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here, and none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands. Am I right, Henry?
Hard to say. I've never actually seen them, but I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
Give me a moment.
Hurry up, lad.
Yeah, let me just see what these guys have. No, that's not. Whoops, misclick. There we go, now we are ready. Where did this guy go?
We can get going.
That's just grand. Let's go then.
I thought we had everything clear, Venza.
Venza.
You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Makes no difference to me, Venza. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have Goat Ear skin you alive.
His name is Goat, really?
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time with the Shani, sir?
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours.
I want this guy's armor so I can sell it. There we go.
Gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Samin, sir. Of course you can have everything back. As long as you ask nicely, eh? Or how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
Ah, that was cool.
What are you gaping at? At them!
Okay, can I fight the armored guy, please?
Take that!
Ha!
Come here, damn it! You're no match for us, fucker! Your turn. Is that the best you can do? Useless. And it's done. They got what they deserved, the fuckers. Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening? Come here!
I'm a nobleman. What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks.
I'll go and...
Great.
That's why I do what I do.
So they won't pay half a groschen for you, eh?
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
Who knows what they'll do to you? You might just get a whipping.
For robbing Semine, that old miser. He'll have me strung up from the nearest tree. I'd be better off jumping off the cliff.
Hey, I saw you cozying up with Gules. Seems to me he trusts you pretty much.
What? He wanted to skin me alive.
But he didn't.
What's that got to do with anything, anyway?
Well, I'd say you have a way with the nobles. People trust you. You just say it was the rashness of youth. Pour ashes on your head, and they'll be lenient. You'll tell Lord Semine it was a youthful folly, eat crow, and that'll be that.
Convince his lordship? I'm not sure.
Well, either you give it a try, or we fight it out, or you jump.
Although, Ma always said I could talk my way out of anything. For sure. I'm better at it than fighting with strangers or diving headfirst off a cliff. All right. But only if you'll put in a good word for me. You'll tell them that I gave him up right away. And I don't know, well, the face of the Virgin Mary appeared in the clouds?
You got it. But I'll try and think up something better than the Virgin Mary.
All right. Let's go.
I've got a prisoner for you, sir.
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end. Gnarly will take care of this scum.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, you deserved it. And now, let's get that accursed cart back to Semine. Want to ride? We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with these hands.
Sure.
A ride would be great. My legs are sore.
Wait until you're my age. Well, let's get going.
I didn't do nothing wrong, I swear. It's all Vence's fault. It was him who said we'll sell the car to Gills.
It weren't like that at all. We shook on it. But on the way, you had the idea we'd keep it.
What? That ain't true.
Leave it out, you two. One way or another, you wanted to fuck me over. Doesn't matter whose idea it was.
Thief robbing a thief. What a world.
I'm still a nobleman, if you don't mind. So I'm not a thief. I'm a robber baron.
A thief's a thief.
Where are you taking us?
To Sameen, where his lordship will hear you out and decide what to do with you.
I hope you realise you can't just execute me.
Ah, it depends. By right, I should send a plea to some court to decide if we can behead you. But in these shitty times, nobody will give a toss. Parchment's dear, and ink ain't free either. So as far as I'm concerned, I'd happily risk it and knock your head off without permission.
I see how the law is respected here.
Ha! Are you yanking my pizzle? You're a fine one to talk about law.
And what will happen to us?
If Lord Sameen's in a good mood, he'll try to find out whose idea it was.
It definitely wasn't mine.
You're such a rat, Frenzy.
On the other hand, when I hear you lot going on and on, I reckon he might not give a damn.
I'm innocent. I swear on my ma's soul.
Is that supposed to soften my heart? Every man she could, I dragged to the gallows, swore on his mother. Nobody with any decency would risk his mother's immortal soul, even if he was as pure as the driven snow. But this bastard doesn't think twice about his soul. You should be ashamed of yourself.
The captain's right. Only the lowest of the low swears on his mother.
That's right. You always were a piece of shit, Francie. No scruples.
Well,
Jesus.
have you here to explain everything. Now shut your gobs, the three of you. Don't want you poisoning the air with the shit you spout.
Well, how's it going, lads, eh? No? Oh, yeah. That's about it. Nice. We repaired everything. Lovely. Look how happy he looks, even though I don't know. He's gonna be whipped or something.
We're in Troskovitz. This is where you get off, Henry.
Thanks a lot, Captain.
Don't forget to go and tell Radovan what happened, so he can stop worrying.
Will do.
And drop by Sameen sometime. You may be wet behind the ears still, but you're a laugh to have around.
Thanks. You're not bad yourself, for an old fart.
You're not too old to get spanked, lad.
I apologize.
No, it's my fault.
So, job done. The cart was found and driven to Lord Sameen's courtyard.
Whew. That's a relief. And what happened to that pair of idiots?
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh. They did they?
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gules and brought the cart to him.
The bastards. I should have realized they were a bit too keen on work. And how did you get the cart back?
I went to Semin, and they were wondering there too where the wagon got to. So we rode out to look for it. Me, Lord Semin, and his captain, Gnarly.
Well, God's nails. And the three of you tracked them down. The whole band.
That's right. They were hiding in Apollonia, along with the carts and the goods.
Indeed. Where else? The bastards. And what about my hands?
I'm not sure. Lord Semin took them and Gules to his courtyard. We'll see how he deals with them.
I'd know what to do with them.
Don't worry. I don't think Lord Semin will let them off lightly.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess if it didn't.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble. I've got just the thing for you. Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here, but never came back for it. Who knows what happened to him? So now it's yours. It's been through a bit, but it'll still serve for a while.
Thanks. It'll come in handy. And have you got another job for me?
Young Lord Semin's wedding is coming up, and it's got my head spinning. Look, you must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter, when you were in Truskovitz. What do you think of her?
Well, young Semin is marrying her, isn't he? Why would I have my eye on her?
Don't pretend. A statue of a saint would have his eye on her. Looks ain't everything, though. She's got such a sharp tongue on her. I almost feel sorry for young Semin. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass waiting in Sasau?
Yeah. And I hope she'll wait. Her name's Teresa. Her uncle owns a mill on the river in Ratai.
A girl from the mill? You want to watch out for them types. You might get caught up in devilry, lad. A wedding's a serious business. You're not just getting a bride, but a whole family. So you have to show them you're a man who's worth it. All the more so when you're noble born. Old Semin wants a special sword forged for his son's wedding present.
Excellent. So what are we waiting for? Should we get to work?
Hold your horses. It can't be any old steel. This has to be a first-class job.
A blade of first-class steel?
That's right. And that's just the problem.
Ah, I see. We don't have any welded steel for that kind of sword, do we?
God's nails. You really know your stuff, youngster. And you're right. We don't have the steel for a strong sword that won't break.
Okay.
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hands on some welded steel.
Relax, lad. I've got it all figured out, as it happens. There's this old hermit called Ambrose, living in Apollonia.
And he can pray for us?
God's nails, let me finish talking. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago in faraway Andalusia, and folks say they saw this interesting broken sword in his hut. From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit has a real Toledo blade.
Welded Spanish steel? There's nothing better for a sword.
See now? You do understand. But there's a catch.
Naturally.
They say that Ambrose the Hermit has changed a lot recently. People from far and wide used to go to him for remedies and blessings. But now he won't see no one. I even heard he made a pact with the devil. And there have been other strange goings-on.
Okay.
What strange goings-on?
I heard something in the tavern about some apparition. But that's all I know.
Where can I find the hermit?
Do I look like someone who goes to a hermit for advice? I know he has a hut somewhere in Apollonia. But you'll have to ask the Truskovitz womenfolk if you want to know more.
Okay.
With the devil?
How?
Why would the hermit make a pact with the devil?
No idea. It might just be old wives' tales.
Right. I'll try to find out more about the hermit's sword. But in return, you'll get me invited to Semin's wedding.
If it means so much to you, why not? Come and see Betty from the Troskovitz Tavern. She knows all the gossip. She'll definitely tell you more about the hermit. But Henry, if there's any truth in that pact with the devil, don't get caught up in it. The best sword in the world isn't worth eternal damnation.
Lovely. Do you have money now?
I'll have a look at...
Yes, he has. Okay, well, we're gonna sell this. You gave me this, so I'm not gonna sell it, obviously.
I was glad.
I wanna check. How do I get there? That's the question, though. I wanna check how he's doing. And that's gonna be it. Encounter. What's this encounter? What do we... Oh, that's what we're encountering.
I'm all yours.
You want to try me? Wanker! I surrender! I surrender!
Oh, you might surrender, but I don't care. What? Oh. What did you find? I can't even push aside. I don't want to push aside. I want to check it out. No. Yes, I have to. You pushed aside. Oh, for the love of God. I need to clean myself. Oh! What are those? Candle. Why would I need a candle? Huh. Excuse me.
A piece of Brunswick's armor.
Lovely, now you're full set out. No, I don't care about this dagger, to be honest. How, where's the, this one, yeah. Nice.
A piece of parchment. The camp's abandoned, and Capon is gone. I hope nothing happened to him.
Same, my thoughts exactly, Henry. But first, let's go back to civilization for starters. I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm gonna wash my stuff, basically. Well, I'm surprised no bandits actually attacked me, lol. Oh, but I think... Oh no, we can still use it. Nice.
Great. What can I do for you?
Prepare.
Excellent.
I'm at your service, sir.
Think I'll go there, sleep it off, and that's about it. Well, sleep it off, I mean save, and that's it, is what I meant to say. So anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.